Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie. And we're the Cornhusker State Stitchers. Today is Saturday, October 28th, 2023. And this is Flosstube number 74.
And this is a channel about cross stitch.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us again.
And quilting.
And quilting, yes.
Yeah.
If you've been here before, thank you for coming back.
Yep.
If it's your first time here, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
I am still trying to get over a cold. If you watched last week's video, you know I've been sick all week, so
yes,
I actually sound good now compared to
she
what
really
I was.
Does. Yes.
So.
And last week's video, Mom was referring to, and we'll talk more about this later too. But we did a shop update, a specific to Heartland Quilting and Stitching update, and we have a new YouTube channel for that too.
Yeah, and we will talk about that later.
Yes.
So.
One point on that, real quick. I just remembered this. I don't want anybody to think we're changing our name. We are Cornhusker State Stitchers for Flosstube and Heartland Quilting and Stitching for our retail shop. So, not changing, just keeping them separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll still do shop updates at the end of these videos. We're just going to do a...
Also add it to the other videos. Yeah. Or other show, whatever.
We're branching out. Okay. We've been gone for a month.
Yes.
It's been a whole month.
We had a really good reason for not being here on our last scheduled video. Because we were at a retreat.
Yeah, our first ever retreat.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Mm-hmm. And we want to talk about that now or later?
We'll briefly talk about it now, and then we can talk about the rest of it later. So, it was a retreat.
We went to Julie from Reflections. She had a retreat at Calvin Crest in just outside of Fremont.
Yep.
Met up with a couple of friends of ours. And
made some new friends.
Made new friends and had a good time.
Yes. Shout out to all of our table mates. Yeah. Hi. It was really fun getting to know everybody. Thank you so much for saving us a spot. Appreciate it.
We were the late arrivers.
Yes. I kind of had to work the day before.
Yeah.
But anyway. So that was at the same time as our regularly scheduled programming.
So we were going to try and squeeze it in, but then we just decided to skip it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll talk about the retreat in a little bit.
Yep.
You had a birthday.
I did. Following that, came home from retreat and made, what did we make?
We went out
chicken
to
fried
eat.
Steak. We made chicken fried steak.
Oh, we did.
And then
we did go out to eat, too. Well,
yeah.
You just had a birthday all week, didn't you?
I love it. My people love me.
Oh, you're so spoiled.
I know. I wanted to have a home-cooked meal, so that's what we did.
Yeah. That was that the evening we got home? It was, wasn't it? Okay.
Then we went out for my birthday on the 16th, and then we went to Fremont again for a...
Pro Stitcher class for my long arm machine.
Yep. Oh, and then you had a retreat before that, an out-of-the-blue retreat.
Yeah, last minute I decided to go to a Pro Stitcher class up there. Well, a long arm class.
Yeah.
And
then
the retreat...
And the day before that, even, we were at Saturday Sew.
Yeah, I've been gone for like a month.
Yeah, and we've been primarily
no wonder I'm sick.
Right. Except it was Dad's fault.
It was, yeah. He got sick, and I took care of him for 3 days, and his thank you to me was, here, you can have my cold. It wasn't COVID.
Right.
I haven't had a cold hit me this hard in a long time, though.
She's also exhausted.
Yeah, it could be that.
So there's that. And then we met up with Jen.
We did. Mm-hmm. Jen from San Antonio, Texas, came into town. Her daughter works up here, so she looked us up when she came, and we had dinner, and it was so much fun.
It was great. It was
her and her daughter are great.
Great to meet you guys, too, yes. And before I forget, this is a shout-out to Sarah Kay. Sarah Kay in Hallam. Call me. Text me.
Yeah,
we need to get together. And I keep forgetting. Call me.
Yeah. Set a date and we'll be there. That's the best way.
Yes.
Let's do questions.
Okay. So we did talk in our last actual Flosstube about the tables behind Mom and the tables that she uses for her stuff.
My stuff?
Yeah. And so
put stuff on them.
You said they're adjustable.
They're adjustable.
And what brand are they?
Husky. I got them at Home Depot.
Home Depot. Yeah, they're just tool chests.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Next question was regarding the airport that you talked about. Where is it? What's the name of it?
It is Seward Municipal Airport, and it's in Seward, Nebraska. Just 25 miles west of Lincoln.
Yes. Oh.
What's the identifier? Miss, I work for airports now.
SWT is the unique identifier for Seward, Nebraska.
KSWT.
Well, federally, we only use the 3. Holly had asked, so in our last video, we did some previous finishes, and Mom showed her September Cottage of the Month. And Holly was curious, where did you find that white clip thing that you put September cottages on?
That was just a board I got that already had a clip on it, and I probably got it at Michael's.
Or Hobby Lobby or something.
And I don't think I got it at Hobby Lobby. I think it was probably Michael's. What's the other one we go to? Joann's. But I think it was Michael's.
Did you paint it white, or was it white?
It was already white. No. I did paint that one, didn't I?
I think so.
I painted that one, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Probably would have been unfinished wood. In that case, it could have been Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, but it would have been unfinished wood with the clip on it.
Go to your local craft store and look for a board with a clip on it. That's where I got it. You may or may not have to paint it.
And then Holly was also wondering if you followed a tutorial for your barn pillow, the red barn.
No, I made that up. Yeah. Being a quilter, I mean, I know how to do a lot of that stuff, and we've made pillows in the past, so.
Yeah, and we always second guess ourselves when we do it anyway, and then it turns out fine.
I was looking for it, but I guess it's downstairs. I think I just put some borders on the side. I just guessed at what size border to put on it, and measured the pillow form that I was putting it on. And
so you bought the pillow form and then probably put the border around it to match the pillow form.
Yeah.
And then our last couple questions were regarding this quilt. What is it?
That is Halloween Figs by Fig Tree Quilts.
Yes. It's a block of the month that Mom and I did a while back. We finally finished it.
3 years ago?
Something like that. And then we finally finished it earlier this year. So you can see it more in all of its glory in one of our previous videos.
The goal was to get it long-armed and bound by Halloween. Yeah, that's not going to happen, so.
Yeah. So in the video where it starts showing up behind us, that's probably the start of the video. That's probably the first video we talked about it in, so.
Yep. Yeah, I think we did show it in its entirety, and then we hung it up, and it's been there ever since. So. And then there's cinnamon stars right there. Okay.
That's what we have for questions.
I do want to mention that the last video, we had a giveaway. We have 3 people that have not responded or claimed them. So I'm going to call your name again.
They're good prizes, so we want to make sure you get them.
If we don't have a claim by the next video, then we'll just redraw from that video.
Yep.
Okay. So, Rapunzel family, check out the video.
Flosstube number 75, or 73, I'm sorry.
About time you jump in and help me out. I'm sitting here stuttering around. And see what you won. Robin Dalkey and Lorraine Bergstrom. You guys have all won giveaways, and just waiting for you to claim them.
Yeah, so we can get them sent out to you, and you can enjoy them. We have to keep looking at our notes.
I know.
I can't remember anything.
Maybe I should set them up here.
Yeah. We had 2 wonderful, wonderful supporters of our coffee link down in our description box below. So we want to give a shout out to
Jen. Thank you, Jen.
And also a shout out to Donna. Thank you, Miss Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
But no means are you obligated to donate, but if you choose to, there is an opportunity in the description box below. We do have a coffee link, Ko-Fi, I don't know what it's actually called, but it is in the description box, and feel free to take advantage of that. And we use it to send out all of our shipping for Cornhusker State Stitchers.
And we do have a lot more stuff around here to give away that I'd like to really get moving and clean out my sewing room. It's amazing how that stuff piles up.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Everybody's been so generous to us, and we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we have.
So our latest Happy Mail is from Costa Rica.
Yes. Thank you, Laura.
So Laura from Costa Rica sent us some candy from her country, and we did try it. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, it was good.
Mom wouldn't let me eat it on the video, which I don't blame her one bit.
No, I don't want to hear all that smacking around.
Exactly. And then she made me a scissor fob here.
And one for me. Mine's got a little sunflower on it.
And it says hope.
And it says hope.
Thank you, Laurel.
Yes, thank you. I love it.
Those little candies are good, by the way.
They're good.
Yes.
Okay. We are how long into this? Let's get into show and tell.
Yes, we have a lot. I have a lot. Because what I learned at retreat is when you're naturally a bored person and you just sit there, you don't feel like you're getting anything done.
I was very focused.
She was.
Until I got to the word patience, and then I couldn't do it anymore.
Well, she'll explain that some more. But I worked on quite a few things.
Okay, I'm just going to drag all this over here.
Yep. We did get some quilting done, too.
If I have to sneeze, I may have to just pause the video. Okay, so Stitching Mommy's Temperature Quaker. Got caught up as of last night.
You have a thing right there.
A little furry,
just a little fuzzy.
little fur ball. There we are. And there is a nice bright blue. That was yesterday's high temperature.
What was it?
44.
Oh, yeah.
And today's going to be even worse because I think our highs are going to be 36, something like that.
Well, I think
for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
With a chance of snow.
44 was the temperature at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And then it just kept getting colder. What fabric are you doing this on?
I am doing this on 32 count Lugana Nantucket by Color and Cotton.
Awesome. And
I'm doing that. Oh, I'm doing that 2 threads over 2 squares. I have been working on 36 count pieces.
Yeah.
And I've been using 1 thread over 2 squares. And this was like pulling through mud. I mean, it's just like coloring with a big crayon. It just is so different. We had this discussion. Jamie does not like stitching with 1 thread. I don't like stitching with 2.
I'm learning that about myself. I just don't like it as much.
Okay. This is my favorite. I am working on a Talon Emblem. This is their tiny Tangled Tidings. Happy Halloween. So pretty. I'm doing mine on 36 count Wren by Picture This Plus. My little needle minder is heavy up there. There she be.
All called for.
All called for.
And this is all DMC, right?
Yes. And I'm doing this 1 over 2.
Yeah, 1 over 2. It does say that there is a week's dye works. I'm just not sure where it's at.
You can use 310 instead of the week's dye works. So probably the bird. The crow. So I was just planning on using 310. I like it. My voice is good when I whisper.
Yeah, but nobody can hear.
I'm mobile anyway.
Yeah.
Quilting ABCs Part 3. This is the one I worked on at retreat, and I worked very hard on this for a couple of days, and then I finally just I'm done. My needle just came out. Just a moment.
Just stick it in the fabric.
Find it. Okay.
It's a magnet, Mom. It'll stick.
Well, I want to put it in the hole.
That's...
No, don't worry about it. Your gray's showing on camera.
I know, isn't it great?
Hold your head up. Okay. I almost got done with Part 3. As a matter of fact, I thought I was done with Part 3, and I opened it this morning. I was like, oh, you're kidding.
It looks so
I got
good.
quite a bit done at retreat. And like I said, I got to the P, the patience, and it's like, nope, I'm done.
Mom's patience disappeared at that point.
So the joke in the family is that Terri has no patience.
Yeah.
So one of our table mates asked what number I was on, or what letter I was on, and because I had said I'm done, I've had enough, I've got to move on to something else. She's like, what letter are you on? And I looked down because I didn't even know. Jamie and I looked at it at the same time, and we broke out laughing. It's like, patient. That's not me. No wonder I'm done.
I'm struggling.
I can't get through patient. Okay. This is what I've been working on pretty monogamously. Charting Creations, Uninvited Guest. This is my full coverage that Jamie got me hooked on. Change colors.
This is your full coverage by whom?
I don't know.
Charting Creations.
Didn't I say that?
I don't know. Who's the artwork by?
Is it Jeff Haney?
Jeff Tift. Uninvited guest.
I got in 1,600 stitches since the last floss tube. All together, this time, I got in 3,000?
3,300.
3,300. And I think I'm done until next Halloween, maybe. But I did work down here, and I did this little pumpkin.
And you're doing
which is quite a bit bigger than I thought that it was going to be. It's 25 count easy grid, Lugana.
1 thread full cross.
1 thread full cross. Thank you. And that's this is the pumpkin that I did. So I worked down this area. I got this done. Scary looking pumpkin, isn't it?
I know, it's great.
I've been working on some quilting, but I'll show that once you're done with your cross stitch.
Last video, I was virtually done with this, so I did finish it. This is Deja Poo by Dirty Annie's. I did this on 14 count shadow by Picture This Plus, and I just picked a dirty looking light thread. It says Deja Poo, a feeling that one has seen or heard this crap before. Yep. So I got that finished.
That was a easy stitch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Then I was working on this one pretty steadily. This is Primrose Cottage Stitches. This is Happy Halloween. I finished this one. I have a few finishes, guys. This particular fabric is gray, small cobwebs. It says right there. 14 count fabric flare. And I used the DMC 310, the called for parchment for the white, and then the orange I used Terracotta by Color and Cotton.
I like that orange a lot.
It's kind of a dusty orange, which I like. And then I just finished this one yesterday. This was my oldest whip. Country Cottage Needleworks, Bless Our Home. I was struggling with this one pretty good, and I had about half of it done. Then I ended up restarting it, and restarted it to what you're going to see. And I changed colors a little bit, and just pretty much everything. And there it is. I did this on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha.
So from the time you decided to restart this to finishing it, it was just a month, wasn't it?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I probably worked on it for about a week and a half of actual working.
That's pretty awesome. I
think I restarted it probably 3 or 4 months ago.
Because you gave me the old one, so I didn't think that had been that long.
Maybe not. I could be making that all up.
But still, that just goes to show that if you're really not feeling what you're working on, then change it up.
And it's not great, but I did it anyway. I gave the little puppy a longer nose. Because he just had a little French knot.
You want a German Shepherd and not a pug?
Pretty much. This blue of the house is different than this blue. I started doing this. This is Distressed Denim by Gentle Arts. And I thought it would just be too dark for the house. So everything but the house is in that Distressed Denim. It turned out really great. And it is crooked because I was stitching in hand, and I'm okay with that.
I straighten it out in the frame.
Yep, I made that decision. This one. You guys haven't seen this one in a long time. I haven't seen this one in a long time. But I was tinkering around at retreat, and I was just picking up a little project here and a little project there, and this was the one I got the most work on at retreat. Shane and Christine, excuse the mess. Excuse the mess, but I craft here. I changed up fabric and floss. And so this is a hand-dyed, rip-dyed fabric that Mom and I did. It is 28 count Monaco. And then I changed all these colors to like a dusty pink, a dusty green, dusty blue. And making some pretty good progress.
That's really pretty.
Got all of that done.
What do you have left? Just the word excuse? Oh, all those things up top.
Yeah, quite a bit. But
not really that much.
Making some progress. This one was fun to work on. We're going to talk about this one a little bit more in shop update, but I started the January A Year in the Hoop by Small Town Needleworks. This is a club that Mom and I are doing for Heartland. So I decided to start a model for it, and then I decided I wanted to keep it. I'm doing mine on 14 count Black Ada in the called for colors. It's all DMC. So that's where I'm at. I am doing it hoop, so you can see the hoop line, but that's, you know.
That's so cute.
So, I'm excited. This is stitching up great. Great, great, great. Okay, another one I tinkered with was Frosty Morning Mill Hill Buttons and Beads Kit. I'm doing mine on 14 count pewter. I'm not doing it on the perforated paper.
Our ring light's not on?
No, it's not, is it?
Every time you hold something up close, it changes the color to orange.
Yeah. So it's not quite done. I still have quite a bit over here, and then the white on the trees, along with all the beads. Here's another one I was tinkering with. I love fall most of all. This is With Thy Needle and Thread. This was an exclusive that she had on her website. It came with this and all the fuzzies in here. I'm doing mine on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha, which I just love the big old counts because it's so much easier for me. Changed all my colors, just what I had in stash. Hers are very yellow-green, you could say. I made mine a little less.
What did I do mine on? Mine was like 32 or 36.
I'm sure it's like 36. So
and mine was
tiny.
Half the size of what yours is already, and yours isn't done.
Uh-huh. Yes.
That's cute.
I pulled this out for an evening. Did not get much done on it, but I still wanted to show you. This is The Witch Next Door by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I'm doing mine on 32 count Lugana Stoneware by Color and Cotton.
That's a beautiful color.
Here, let me... It's much tinier than it looks like. Or it looks tinier? Whatever. I only did that guy, and the white line. That's it. We'll see what I work on. I don't know. There's still, 3 more days until Halloween?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm really trying to get my tail end emblem done by Halloween, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it.
I think you can. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of stitching, though. That bird's pretty big.
Yeah.
This next one I worked on because the fabric came in the mail.
That's a good reason.
Yeah. This is a prime example of me not liking one thread. I am working on, this is Outlander. I got it from Etsy. I don't know what it's actually called, but I called it Outlander. Let's see if it tells me who the Etsy shop is. No, it does not tell me anything.
I was going to say, I think we've been down this road before.
Yeah. So, this is what I did. This was what I originally had it on. This is 40 count Jamie's Kilts. And I had quite a bit done. But I just didn't like working on it. So then one day I got on the interwebs, you know how things happen, and this is Fabrics by Stephanie Fabric. So I went onto her website and I ordered a piece of Jamie's Kilt fabric in 32 count Lugana. So then I started it over again.
In a different spot?
In a different spot. So I started at the top center. All called for. And it's 2 threads over 2. So I'm much happier. Much, much happier. And there's more haul from that later.
I was a good girl.
Yeah.
I didn't do a lot of hauling.
You were good. I really wanted to work on this one, A Tisket and a Tasket by Rosewood Manor. I really wanted to do it at the retreat, but I only did so much.
I was going to say, you had it out at retreat.
I did, but I only worked on it for like 2 hours, maybe. This is on 14 count vellum by Picture This Plus. And I think I finished out this. I added that guy, and there's some really light in there, but it will get backstitched and other colors around it. So you'll see it a little bit better. There's more. This was my birthday start that I started like a week early. This is a Sunset Kit, Giants of the Sea. It is kit, so I'm using all kit fabric, or not fabric, but all kit pieces with the exception of the fabric.
Now, where'd you find that kit?
eBay.
Okay, I was thinking it was like Stash and Load or something.
I eBayed it. Mama Bear Stitchery, she had done this previously, like a year or 2 ago, and I just watched her doing it, and it was just gorgeous. So I got this idea from her. She had a different fabric, but mine is pretty similar. This is 32 count Picture This Plus Glacier. And, thank you. Lost my magnet because I was playing around with it. And I got it started. This is the lower right hand corner. That is the tippity tip of his nose.
The tippity tip?
Tippity tip of the first orca's nose. I had a lot of fun with this. It's stitched up very, very quick.
You loved orcas way back when you were in school.
Yeah, I still do.
I didn't realize you still did.
Yeah. They're great.
When you were learning about them, I swear I knew everything there was to know about orcas. Every day she'd come home.
Guess what?
Guess what I learned about orcas today?
I don't remember any of it, but
neither do I.
I also was working on my uninvited guest, Chartine Creations.
Did I know that?
Well, I hope so. I was trying to do about 100 stitches a week.
That's right. That's right. That's where we started.
That's where we started. I don't know where I'm at and all that, but I think I only missed like 1 week.
So I'm good for like 15 weeks, right?
Yeah, you're fine. I'm also doing mine on 25 count Lugana, but I'm doing 2/1 tent stitch, and I worked more on the Reaper. Oopsies. So.
I really wish I'd have done mine in tent stitch.
Can you hold that?
Yeah.
So I can point.
I was getting ready to ask if you wanted me to.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure things out. It's all the way over there now. I can't see it. Can you point to the Reaper staff? Yep. That's this guy right here.
Oh, okay.
The staff it's still up here, the rest of it, but this is the start of it. I love it.
Are you going to keep working on it?
I want to. Maybe I can get caught up to you.
Well, I was going to say, if you keep going, then maybe I'll go back to my 100 a week.
Maybe. Or switch it out for another project.
Yeah.
Do 100 a week.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be super fun to have the Reaper done. Mm-hmm. And every time I open it up, I just see the Reaper.
That's why I did my pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to get to some color and something that I recognize.
Yes. Yes.
Yay.
Those are my whips.
That's it?
Yes.
That's it, finally.
Finally. Yes, ma'am. You have some quilting whips?
I have some quilting. I did some quilting. So I worked on my October adornment. And if you are doing these and you forget to draw out this pattern here, that's a little wonky, you can always satin stitch around the edges of it and then cut it off.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did.
She had it completely done, had it birthed, turned around. I'm like, wait a second, there's no top.
Yeah, it was done.
Yeah.
So I didn't put the slit in for the doorknob because my doorknobs have the handle,
She's
flapper
got
handle.
The paddle handle.
Paddle handle, yeah. So mine just slides right on really well. And this is a kit that we had in Heartland.
Mm-hmm.
We are sold out, but I did finish it.
It's so tiny.
So I wanted to show it. If you caught last week's video, you've already seen this.
This is the Haunted Maze pattern in the Heartspun Quilts by Pam Buddha, the Haunted Halloween pattern.
That turned out really cute.
It's only 16 inches square.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be bigger.
Yes. So hard.
I'm working on a shop model for Shabby Fabrics.
Well, it's for us by Shabby Fabrics.
Yeah. You got me distracted. Okay. Start over. Okay. So, I'm working on a Heartland shop model of a kit that we have kitted up. I'm trying to get it done for Thanksgiving.
How done?
No. Oh, done.
Oh, okay. But
I don't know if it's going to happen.
At the very least, you're just going to continue working on the pieces.
Yeah. So, I'll just show you all the blocks that I have done. I think the last time I showed you 1 and 2. So, there's 1.
Looks good. I haven't seen some of these.
Mm-mm. There's 2.
Wow.
There's 3.
Oh man. You have gotten so much done.
There's 4. My chair's squeaking. 5.
That really pops.
Yeah, it's really cute. 6. This one's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
7. I feel like I'm missing one.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks good to me.
Because there was one that... Oh, yeah, I did show it.
That was bothering you?
So, if you're homesick, you should be in bed, not trying to quilt. Because this is wonky as heck. I may have to remake this one. I may just leave it as it is, but...
Oh, I see.
It's just not good. But, maybe once I quilt it, you won't see it.
It'll be fine. Nobody will know.
So that's what I've been
Except
doing.
for everybody.
Not because I told them.
Yes.
Because we quilters and stitchers can't
We
just let it be. We have to hunt it back out and say, where'd that one go? I want to show you the mistake I made.
Exactly. Quick update real quick on the Give Thanks quilt that Mom was just talking about. I know this is a little bit of shop talk, but before I forget, we are working on the center block. I promise you. We will be getting that out here within the next week or two. So anybody who has purchased that kit already will be emailing you a PDF of that center block that we did as an alternate. So I just wanted to put that out there.
The center block is designed, it's sewn. We just have to draw it up on quilt something or another. Whatever program you use.
I'm just going to write it up.
Okay.
And then anybody who purchases a kit from here on out, it will be in there. And you don't have to worry about it.
It's certainly... What were you pointing to?
Oh, I was going to have you bring it, but...
Oh, the center?
You were talking about that one. I was talking about the cornucopia, but...
What do you want me to do?
It's fine. It was a mistake, but...
Okay.
The quilt is designed with this in here. It's an applique. But anybody who is not interested in doing applique, we designed a pieced center block using the fabric that's in the kit for this piece. And it goes very well with all of the... Well, I think so. Goes well with the other blocks.
And I tell you what, if anybody wants to do this quilt and you're not sure about your quilting skills, if you're a beginner, this thing is so beginner friendly. It is nothing but half square triangles all the way through.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That is really, really
nice. So if you can do a half square triangle, you can do this thing in a heartbeat.
Yes. We also worked on, this is a little bit of it is a shop model, but we did work on it. Zephyr Block of the Month.
Month 6.
Month 6. We did month 6.
All these are the same or not?
There's 4 and 2. So there's 2 different blocks. And the orientation's slightly different than this, but that's
okay, fine. So there's 1. 4 of 1.
Oh yeah, there's 4 and 4.
And then 2.
Yay. There's 4 here, so that's why it looks all wonky.
Yeah.
But that was really fun.
Yeah, that's what we did at Open Sew Day, right?
Yep.
We have to pay to go sew to be able to have time to go sew.
But it was really nice to get up.
It was.
We had crushed pizza. So we've had crushed pizza. It has been catered in to us before, but we actually went to it. And you can just order a pizza by the slice, but they just make it. Yeah. It doesn't matter what pizza it is. It's like, that's the one I want, and they'll just make it for you.
That was good.
Yes.
Okay.
We're also doing a quilt retreat next week.
That's right. Yes.
I know that's a little bit.
I forgot to put that in plans. Where are we at? You want to talk about the retreat?
Let's talk about the retreat.
Like, we had so much fun. Like, really. Okay, Julie, that's for you.
Nicely done. It was great. So we went to Calvin Crest. This was for Julie at Reflections Framing and Stitching, her fall frills retreat. We were in a lodge. We had our own room, but we all walked down to the stitching room, and it was just a free-for-all. You had a place where you could look at previous finishes, a place to look at your whips. So they had a table where if you just were done working on something, you go over and put it on the whip table.
Whether it was finished or not, just throw it out there and let everybody see what you're doing.
I was constantly up there looking at things.
I never stopped working on one thing, so I didn't put anything up.
Yeah. And then Julie had a shop there as well, some stuff. So, of course, purchased some things there. Our table mates are fantastic. We got to meet a couple.
Everybody was fantastic.
They were, yes, absolutely. But we did spend the most time with our table mates. So, let's see if I do this. We had Lori and Lisa. We had Steph, Carol, and then Jonah or Jonna? Jonna, okay. I can't remember how you actually pronounce it, but it was such a great group of people. And, it was so wonderful. That being said, we are going to be doing some more stuff with those guys in hopes to encouraging each other to work on our Together We Stand. Lori? Yes? Yes?
So that's our full coverage piece with the Eagles, if you guys aren't familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
Lori has already started it, so we're going to, at least the 3 of us, try and get together and put some time into it.
Yeah. Yep. Sit around a table, do some things.
After Christmas.
Stitch on things. Yes, after. Oof.
Yeah.
By the way, we're already entering that season.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Halloween is, like really just a few days away. Oh, my gosh.
For the record, it's just a joke between her and Julie, I promise. I think. We were fed, which is always good. I love when you don't have to think about food.
Yeah.
There's a snack table, and of course...
Or even what time to do it. They just said, okay, it's lunchtime. You go eat.
Yeah, so you just get up and you go eat. And then you leave it all over there after you clean up after yourself. And then you stitched as long as you wanted. What other things? Julie is fantastic and did a retreat project.
Yes.
We have so many wonderful things to show for that. I think we go ahead.
I'll let you show most of yours.
Okay.
I mean, I got the same thing, but I'll just let you show.
If you would just show
it as is. The fabric is different.
Yeah, show it as is real quick.
Why don't I give it away?
She gave us an entire kit that she designed. So she designed this pattern. It is Under the Dome, Stitching to Infinity and Beyond. And she was so well organized with all of this. We had a Ort jar that was in the shape of a ghost. We had name tags that were laminated ghosts.
Did you get the same fabric I did?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't even have to show that.
There you go. I have my glass downstairs or at my house. I can't remember, but I've been using my cup too. We got that. It came with a thread organizer with all the thread needed for it that she made. Her and Connie, I'm not sure how much Connie did too, but they all helped make it.
And Dan,
yes.
Run into Kinko's or wherever, FedEx Express or whatever that place is called.
Copying place. You can't really see it, but there's a board to put this all on. Then Julie made a scissor fob. I put mine right on my bag right away.
Yeah, mine's on my bag downstairs.
There is a needle minder that came with it, Stitching to Infinity and Beyond. And then this is the fabric. This fabric is called, hold on, I just had it, Pumpkin King by Atomic Ranch.
It's got a big blue blotch.
Yep.
That's cool. Love it.
It was fantastic. And then I bought stuff from her.
Oh, what about that?
Oh, yes. Okay, what's her name? Do you remember? So, keep in mind this little guy right here.
Let's link Julie's video below because she did a full recap on the retreat in one of her videos, and she goes through everything in the kit.
Okay.
As far as reading the names and stuff.
Okay. I was just going to say that this little thing right here is called Alada. That's her name. This is actually glow.
Is that a lot of whips or a lot of stitches?
I don't remember. Glow in the dark. And then Julie actually stitched that and put that in there. So it's the whole kit and caboodle. Julie, you're fantastic.
Yes, thank you. We had a great time.
Yes. Oh, and the little ghosty came in this little guy. Great people. We were a little nervous about going, and I'll tell you why. It's just so outside of our norm. When Mom and I go to quilt retreats, it's just pedal to the metal, get as much done as you possibly can. We stay in our little bubble, and it's different with a retreat. And I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to like it, but it turned out great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was so many times I wasn't even stitching. I was just listening. I was talking.
Cackling.
Of course.
A lot of laughing going on.
Yes. I think that's pretty much it for the retreat. Yeah.
Okay, so haul. Do you have anything other than my nose is itching?
I have stuff. Julie makes the best scissor fobs and needle minders. She gets me. So I got this scissor fob. I use them as just bag pulls, or I put them, I don't have one handy, on my thread rings. I do that as well. Then I got this little guy. This little guy. And you'll see a pattern that looks very similar to this. The snowman needle minder. And this one, I'll read it to you here real quick. Never mistake my silence for weakness. No one plans murder out loud. Julie gets my humor. And then she had a couple patterns that I had to have. And I can't really pronounce her. Serenite de Campagna, maybe? And this is an autumn fox. That's what it's called right there. And then this guy is Let It Snow. You recognize that? And by that I just mean...
It goes good with that.
It goes good with this. And then I kitted up while I was at retreat.
You're going to be kitting up a couple of things for me this afternoon, aren't you?
That is the plan. Do you have any haul at all?
I just have this.
Okay, go ahead and do that one.
I was going to show... Okay, when you showed yours. Okay, we are in the Bestitch Me Fabric of the Month Club.
Mm-hmm.
I get the 40 count Verdal.
This was last month's.
So my color was Boneyard.
40 count Verdal.
Not used to having a big piece.
That's what you...
So Jamie gets...
I get 32 count Lugana.
Same color, Boneyard.
Same color.
Look at that.
I'm excited about this one.
Now mine is pretty. Don't get me wrong. I already know what I'm going to put on it, I think.
Yeah.
Jamie's is just gorgeous. Look at that.
I think I'm going to put the same thing on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think it'd be too busy?
Nope.
We are talking about Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios. Lila Studios.
Yes.
I think it'll be very pretty on this.
I think so too.
Which was something we were supposed to start for this Halloween and we didn't get... Where did the time go?
I don't know.
I still am blown away. It's almost Halloween.
We also had big plans and never have time to get them done.
I usually get so much Halloween stitching done and I haven't.
Yeah. So in addition to the one piece of fabrics by Stephanie that I got called Jamie's Kilt, no fabric can travel alone. So I got a couple more pieces. These are all 32 count Luganas. This is Changeling. And if you've seen Outlander, you'll understand all those blotches are supposed to be there.
I was going to say, what are you going to do with that?
If you would kindly fold those back up.
Oh, so.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Still water. It's coming across very gray, but there's a little bit more of a blue tint to it. And then Sassenach.
I was matching up with my shirt. My shirt's purple.
Your shirt is purple.
See that it's blue.
Yep. So these are gorgeous too.
A lot of color in there.
Yeah. I'm excited about that. This would be really good for like a fall color.
Oh yeah.
Because there's yellows, greens, and reds here too. Pinks. And then I was left unattended on the internet. And I bought some things.
You were left unattended. You went and hid in a room all by yourself.
I went online at Citrovia's website, or not website, but her Etsy store. And I bought this one. This is called Christmas Holidays. I just want to bake and watch Christmas movies.
Which I've started doing already.
Yep. I'm going to change the colors up to be a little bit more me. This one is called Bookworm Set by Stitchrovia. So many books, so little time, just one more chapter. I think I'm going to change the gold to more of a black-gray color. This is the one that I really wanted, and this has been on my wish list for years. Shoot for the Moon. Shoot for the Moon. Even if you... Oh, my goodness. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Stitching Jules Design. She has some really good stuff. I like her stuff a lot. But this one, for some reason, it just captured me.
That is so outside of your realm.
It's so outside my realm. Bridal Daydreams. I think I just love the...
Wispiness.
Yeah. By no means am I artsy. So I was going to say something like, oh, the brush strokes. I got nothing.
I got nothing. I don't know what I'm talking about.
This one. Guys, so excited about this one. So you know, Etsy is fantastic. And if you favorite something and if the shop has automatic emails, you get a coupon. Okay, so that was really nice. But then I had it in my cart because I was trying to convince myself not to buy. I was trying to be good. This is the first one I bought this week or this time frame. And she sent me another coupon. Palomino Rainer. Buy. Cross stitch for everyone.
So pretty.
This is the same artist that did my shadows. My Black Horse and Shadows.
Which you need to work on.
See, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I switch out Uninvited Guests for doing 100 stitches on shadows. And pick another one. Just look at it. Can you imagine if this was actually stitched?
Is the black stitched on that? Or?
Yeah.
I would do that on just black fabric.
See, I was going to, but I tried that on with shadows and I ended up not doing it.
Yeah. Too dark.
Yeah. But see, shadows has a lot of black around it, so I don't know. Maybe there's enough light stuff that it's okay. And then, again, I went on the eBays. No, this was an Etsy purchase, too. And this kit is, I've seen it around. It's phenomenal. It's called Owl. It's by a Russian artist. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Isn't it awesome? Fully kitted. I'm assuming this is Anchor floss, but I don't actually know because the kit's in Russian.
Fully kitted, so is the fabric in it?
The fabric is in it.
You using that fabric?
Yep. 16 count black. There's a needle in it and everything. And the fact that I already took it out on the plastic, that means I should start it, right?
Right.
I've been struggling with allowing myself to start things.
Laurel from Laurel Mountain Stitches is doing that.
Yep. Can you write her on there too, please?
Yeah.
We'll link her today. Because I didn't link her the last time I was told to.
Yeah, I mentioned her before. She's a floss tuber I like watching.
She's adorable.
She's adorable. She's quiet. And she's been doing floss tubes for maybe 3 years, but she only has a handful of them out there. So
she reminds me of Rachel McAdams, the actress.
Oh, yeah.
She's super pretty.
She's adorable.
Yeah.
But she stitches cute things.
Yes.
What else?
Well, we already did the quilting. So then we can talk about plans before we do a quick shop update.
Okay. I feel like I had more plans than this. So I was thinking if you did 100 stitches on your shadows, then maybe I would switch to like my sunflowers or something that's not Halloween related and do 100 stitches a week.
That's
a
what
month.
we had.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you still need to decide with the sunflower one if it's needs to be restarted or not.
Yeah.
Because I think
we
that's
should pull
what
it out
we're
and look at
struggling
it.
with.
You were going to kit something up for me this afternoon. It's a turkey related. So I'm going to work on the turkey related one.
I don't think they're around here somewhere. I think they're covered.
What is it called?
Thanksgiving Quaker by Bent Creek.
Yes. So that's what I'm going to work on. Then I pulled out one of my old whips too.
Which is your oldest whip?
My oldest whip, yeah. Country Cottage Needleworks, Be Thankful. And I'm going to be working on this one for Thanksgiving. And this is on, what's it on? Spiced? Be Spiced? Honey Spiced?
Honey.
Spiced Honey.
By Color and Cotton. On 32 count linen.
And I know I'm doing it 1/2. Which is odd on 32 count, but...
It is. But you had just done, when you started this, you had just done Gould Tidings by Plum Street Samplers. And she calls for 1 thread on 32 count. And you thought the coverage would be just fine.
Yeah. And I think it's
for.
working. So, hopefully I can get that done by Thanksgiving. Maybe done and framed. Mm-hmm. Speaking of being done and framed, my Home Sweet Home by Sweet Wing Studio, I did complete it. And if you follow me on Instagram, I forgot to put the picture on there. So I took a picture of it yesterday because I was waiting until I fully finished it, which I have not done yet. So I went ahead and took a picture yesterday, and then I got busy, and it's still not on Instagram. So that's going to be showing up on Instagram.
Yes. And then plans. We talked about going to a quilt retreat next weekend.
We're going to Nebraska Quilt Company for a 3-day quilt retreat. Mm-hmm.
It's quickly approaching Thanksgiving. We're approaching the holiday season.
Yeah.
I mean, as of Wednesday, that's November 1st. That's officially the holiday season.
Wonderful. Maybe we'll have snow by then to enjoy. Yeah. Well, we're going to have snow by tonight, I think.
We're going to carve pumpkins tonight.
Yeah. In the snow, we're going to go have a fire pit with a propane heater beside it and carve pumpkins.
I think I was a kid the last time we carved pumpkins. Mm-hmm. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I made this decision. Jim says, let's do a fire pit tonight. We'll invite the parents, the parents. So we'll do that. And then I was on my way here. I'm like, you know what? We're going to carve some pumpkins. And Jim's like, really? I'm like, yeah, suck it up. We're going to carve some pumpkins. It's going to be great. He's like, okay.
I think we need to do it with power tools, though.
Yeah. Well, we'll tell him that. He'll be more excited.
Yeah. No little knives for us. We're going to get the jigsaw out.
Get the multi too. Yes. Exactly. Okay. I think that's it for
Are we doing anything for Halloween?
No. Eating candy? We haven't talked about that.
No. You should come over here so we can actually have trick-or-treaters since we went to your place last year.
Yeah.
There was
nobody.
You don't
like trick-or-treaters.
Dad does, though.
Nobody. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
You can follow me on Instagram at Cornhusker State Stitcher. Jamie is at Jamie Mickelson.
Yes. If you are interested in what we had to show today or in any of our videos and you're not previously subscribed, please do so or think about it. Hit the like button too. Hit that notification bell if you want to see the content that we have when it gets posted. For example, we had a video last week that was strictly a shop update, and you would have gotten notified of that. Do you want to talk about that now or wait till shop update to talk about that video?
Go ahead and talk about it now.
Okay. So if you haven't turned us off yet, we have created a YouTube channel for Heartland Quilting and Stitching, and we posted last week's shop update on that video as well. It is always linked below. It is linked below. It will always be linked below. So you can access us on any platform whatsoever. If you don't hear back from us, just shoot us an email again or a message. Things get lost sometimes. What else do I have? I think that's pretty much it.
We really should write notes on all that stuff. I don't know why we don't.
I don't know either. We are going to close out our Flosstube and then move right on into a shop update.
So thanks for joining us, and hope you stick around for the update.
Thanks, guys.
Hello, I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're Heartland Quilting and Stitching.
Thanks for joining us for the shop update on Saturday, October 28th, 2023. Appreciate you joining us.
Just wanted to take a minute and show you some of the new things that we have in the shop.
Yes.
And as usual, if you don't see what you want, there's a lot of new patterns coming out every day. If you don't see what you want, let us know and we can get it for you.
Yes. For those of you who have watched our Flosstube and are joining us from that, you may hear some items that we have mentioned in our Flosstube. Simply the fact that we did start a new YouTube channel for Heartland Quilting and Stitching. So this video is going to be posted on that, as well as at the end of our Flosstube for Cornhusker State Stitchers. So we do also have a Flosstube channel.
And it all will be linked below.
Yes.
First of all, I wanted to mention that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Couple more days.
Jamie's got her pink on, Fight Like a Warrior.
Yep.
So we are featuring our breast cancer awareness needle minders. Mm-hmm. And these are smaller than a dime, magnetic, and it's got a little hole in it so that you can slide your needle right in there. I was looking for a needle.
Yeah,
I don't have one to show. But, yeah, put your needle through it. It'll hold it very securely. So, for breast cancer awareness.
Absolutely. Okay.
Ladies, go get your tatas checked.
Yes. Go get your tatas squeezed.
It's important. My sister was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 30. And had 40. A double, was it 40?
Yeah.
Double mastectomy. So,
yes.
Get it done. Doesn't matter what age you are.
Nope.
Do it.
Nope. Yeah, I'm at that lovely age where I get to have them squished. It's going to be great.
So much fun.
Yes. So we have some things to talk about. We have new products. We have old products that are being restocked. We want to talk about some quilting fabric. And we also want to talk about a club that we're starting.
Let's start there.
I was looking over there. I just want to make sure I have the notes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Why don't you pull out the one that you have done so we can go ahead and show that too if we have anybody joining us. Not from
the Flosstube.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had already put it away.
That's quite all right. I should have had it down anyway. Don't mind me.
That's okay. I'm like looking at your flag there.
Oh, yeah, look at that. See? Okay. We are partnering with Small Town Needle Arts. This is Needleworks, thank you. This is their pattern. I have a better picture here in a second. This is the January Year in the Hoop. It looks like this. Better picture. We are doing it as a kit or a club, however you want to look at it. So, we have a few options. Pattern and floss. Comes with...
So, first of all, let's start. This is a monthly club.
Okay, yeah.
So, there's 12 months, 12 different patterns. Mm-hmm. You'll get one a month. It will be a kit of floss and a pattern.
Yes.
Now take it over.
And we do have options for fabric. We're having issues with the integration between Shopify and Etsy. So Etsy is removing those fabric options. So if you don't see them on Etsy, you have two options. Either go back to the website and you can actually select which option that you want if you want fabric. But then you can also just type it into the notes if you're doing it on Etsy and we'll add you to the list. So everybody who has signed up so far for this wonderful kit, we've written down your fabric choices. We've got them. We hear you. We got them. That's what you need to know. Let me show it real quick. I am currently working on this. I'm doing mine on 14 count black Aida, which is an option that we have. We also have, hold on, I gotta think about this. 16 count black, 32 count black Lugana, 32 count charcoal Lugana, and we are looking into the option of getting 16 count chalkboard black. So, 14 count chalkboard black too. We have a few options.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yes. So take a look at those. I know I probably screwed that up, so I appreciate Mom jumping in and getting me back on track.
So we're doing pre-orders right now.
Yes.
There's a registration fee. We will start invoicing you through email, so check your emails. Mid-November. We'll start sending them out right away as soon as you pay. And then that way you're 6 weeks ahead, so we'll send out January in mid-November, so you should be able to get it done by January.
And then mid-December, we'll send out February and so forth. If you sign up at a point, so say you sign up in December, mid-December-ish, we will send you February. So you'll just get in at whichever point we have sent out months. Does that make sense?
Unless you want to start at the beginning and then just let us know that and we'll invoice you for the couple, whatever.
And if you want to be caught up, if you want us to invoice you and send you the whatever we've already previously sent, let us know that too. We're accommodating. We can.
And if you want to put a credit card on file with us also, email us, let us know, put a note to the buyer, and we'll get in touch with you and we can put that on file and just charge your credit card once a month.
It's your choice if you want to email us that credit card number or if you are comfortable with me calling you, put your phone number in, say, please, I would like to put a credit card on file, and then I will call you and get that number from you.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
Lori, we got you. We did get your email, I promise. That sucks, by the way, that you went to Wyoming instead of Cabo. That really sucks.
Wyoming's pretty.
It is very pretty, but it's very different than Cabo.
Very not Cabo.
Very not Cabo. But if I didn't cover something, if Mom didn't cover it, let us know.
Ask questions.
Yeah, I feel like I screwed that up. But
you did good.
Oh, thanks. Always the mother.
Okay, you want to look at some new patterns first, or do you want to do some quilting?
Let's do new patterns.
Okay. New from Bent Creek is Pop of Halloween. This is the zipper kit.
Fully kitted.
And it is a fully kitted. It has your fabric and it has your floss. It is pearl cotton.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I believe it is 20 count linen, and the intent is that you would do it one strand of pearl cotton over 2 threads.
So yeah, it'll be a chunky monkey. It'll be cute.
Yes. What I've also done with these kits, I like doing it with the pearl cotton. I think it's really fun. Like Mom said, it's chunky monkey, and I really like that. But what I've done is I've taken just DMC on that 20 count provided linen and just done 2 threads over 1, over 2, whatever you want to do.
And what I do is I pull the corresponding DMC and I pull my own fabric and I do it that way. So mine's usually smaller and less chunky.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also new from Bent Creek is the leaf flag. Look at that squirrel. Oh, goodness.
Then from Primrose Cottage, we have Christmas trees, and stitching, please.
I love this one.
It's time. Get your Christmas stitching going.
Mm-hmm. And your Hallmark movies. Or maybe that's just me. Right. Christmas Quaker by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Christmas Quaker.
And these are in no particular order, so we're back to autumn. So autumn quilt from Primrose Cottage.
I love fall most of all, Primrose Cottage.
Then we have the new beach boardwalk from Country Cottage Needleworks called Souvenir Shop.
I'm not normally a beachy person, but I've seen this stitched up, and it is really pretty.
Yeah.
And because I found these at Julie's, I just had to get them. This is from Serenita.
Well, we've been trying to get them for a long time, and our supplier's been sold out.
Yes, Serenita de Campagna, and I think it's called Merry Christmas.
And since Jamie already mentioned who it's from, I still can't even pronounce the name of it. It is Autumn Fox. Let's go with that.
It's written in Italian.
Yeah.
I'm not Italian. And then Let It Snow by Serenita de Campagna. I don't know if that's actually how you say it, but I heard somebody else say it that way, so I'm just going to copy that.
Homespun Elegance Country Spirits Collection, Strutting My Feathers.
So vulgar.
It's cute. You turkey lovers there. I like stitching Thanksgiving. I like stitching autumn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like skipping straight into Christmas. I got to get my turkey on.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. We're definitely a family who celebrates Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And eats. I can't wait. It's my favorite holiday. Silver Creek Samplers. This isn't new, but it's new to our shop. This is For Unto Us. For Unto Us, a Child is Born.
Kesslin's A Dear Christmas. You can stitch this either straight out or as a drum.
And they show it in 2 different colorways there.
I'm trying to hold it where you don't get a glare. I really don't want to open up the patterns.
And some of these patterns, we can't open them up because they are
non-closable.
copy-proof. Yeah, non-closable. Hark the Bells by Erica Michaels.
This is actually a reprint, if I remember right.
Oh.
Bent Creek Pumpkin Flower Sampler. If I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me, but I do believe this is a reprint.
And I do want to point out, it does not come with the embellishments.
Correct. There are no embellishments. It suggests that you can do like French knots or Smyrna stitches or something. I was looking for a date, but I don't see a date.
It does call for some buttons. There's some alternatives, but it does not come with them. This is the second in the series For All Seasons. This is the Autumn and Winter by Erica Michaels.
I really want to do this series. So have we had this in our store before? I know you're working on it.
No, we do not.
So this is new. Jamie is working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Dashing Through the Snow by Stony Creek.
Oh, I am a sucker for Stony Creek.
There's the back that she's talking about.
Yep.
Because if somebody did that to me in a floss tube, I would say, well, show me.
Show me the back.
Show me the back. Show me the back.
The Prairie Schooler Needles and Pins. This is a reprint.
Hands-on design. Enjoy the stitch.
A Homestead Gathering by Hands-on Design.
And Hands-on Design, Pierre Noel.
Another one from Hands-on Design is the Tree Lot.
Just trying to keep those together and you're separating them.
Oh, okay. I was just trying not to be confusing.
That's oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Samplers and primitives. All is calm.
All is calm.
That is a very light white and light blue. Oh, look at that. Look at that house. I just noticed that little farmhouse down there at the bottom.
It's got little Quaker sides to it and a little reindeer. This is, Mom loves this one. This one's from Samplers and Primitives. Also, this is Peace. Peace.
I want to do that one. And then this is Jamie's favorite. It's Christmas Time by Samplers and Primitives.
Christmas time.
So these should be just cute little fast stitches that,
you would,
get you some pillows for your dough bowl.
Mm-hmm. You would think, but they are 91 by 122.
Oh, okay.
So, a little bit bigger, unless you do it on smaller fabric.
So how are we doing?
Fabric.
How are we doing that on 40 count?
That is our new product. We do have some restocks.
Okay. So restock. Snow Place Like Home, Primrose Cottage.
It's the season, so we had to show them.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be the season. Primrose Cottage, Jolly Happy Soul.
Bent Creek, Christmas Row.
Mom has this one finished. Bent Creek, Let Us Be Thankful, and I love it.
If I remember, I'll try and pull that out for next Flosstube.
Okay. Happy Christmas Row by Bent Creek. I'm also working on this one. You know, of my 97 whips.
And Religious Christmas Trio by Primrose Cottage Stitches.
Yes. In our shipment from Bent Creek, they did provide us with a free pattern that we can provide our customers. So if you are interested in that pattern and you put an order in with us, hopefully it's with a Bent Creek item, but let us know, send us a message, whatever you would like that you'd want that free pattern as well. We can include it.
And it's called Owl on an Egg.
Owl on an Egg.
It is so cute.
Yes.
So would you say that's Halloween? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo is what the egg says.
Uh-huh.
So I can't show you because I don't have a picture. I just have the pattern.
Right.
But
oh, here, let me show you this. This will help. This was something that they had provided us too. This is called Turkey on an Egg. So imagine an owl with a mask sitting on an egg.
So yeah, just put in the comments that you would like that free pattern if you place an order for a Bent Creek pattern.
Mm-hmm. And if for some reason on the website you can't put a note to the shop, just shoot us an email too. That'll be perfect.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and pause the video quick. I've got some fabric that I want to take out of plastic. Okay, so we've got some quilting fabric. Some of the, I mean, you've seen all this. If you have watched our videos previously, you have seen this, but we wanted to point it out as we are getting into that Christmas season. So this is Holiday Charms, Scarlet Color Story by Robert Kaufman. It is a silver metallic, but it's just, oh, there's a black in there too.
That would be cute. I mean, if you're not a true blue quilter, just sew all of the squares together, quilt it up, throw it on the back of your couch. You got a fast Christmas quilt.
Mm-hmm. Or tie it. You can do a tie quilt.
You can tie, yeah. For Maywood Studios, I should have been looking at the name of this while you were doing that. Christmas Night by Monique Jacobs.
This is a layer cake. Oh, I should have said those are charm squares, so 5 inches.
So this is a layer cake. Get some blacks. That one's not showing up. Be good. Red. That's pretty. Got some greens.
We also have it in a fat quarter bundle, so that's the color palette.
And whites. So many options of what you can make with this. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, these would make pretty stockings if you make those striped stockings.
Or bags.
I mean,
that's an easy one to do too.
Yeah, we can make table runners for our tables.
Yeah. What's the? Oh my goodness! I just lost the word. Placemats.
Placemats, yes.
This is Yesteryear Yuletide by Cheryl Johnson. It is a more muted color range.
If you like more of the prim Christmas.
Let me get to a red.
It's pretty red.
And a little bit brighter. Great fabric. For you guys to start thinking about how you're going to use it for Christmas.
Because now, if you're making stuff for Christmas, now's the time to start sewing.
Yes.
Ask me how I know. Because I'm still working on Thanksgiving.
We have some placemats that we still need to quilt from last year.
Yes. I know. I got all that stuff smiling at me downstairs by my new long arm machine that still aren't getting on there.
Yeah. Shameless plug. We do still have some Heartland quilting and stitching. Also, Cornhusker State Stitchers mugs downstairs. I mean, that doesn't matter to you. It's in our shop. It is engraved on both sides. This is a 20-ounce Arctic mug. So, I use it for water.
I went downstairs. I forgot mine downstairs the other day. Downstairs, first floor. And I looked at it the next morning, and it still had ice in it. I could not believe it.
Yeah. It's pretty great. I put hot chocolate in there one time, and it was so hot I couldn't drink it right away, which was good. I just had the lid on too, so keep that in mind. If you want it to cool down, take the lid off. So the last piece that we want to talk about is our sale.
So for the next 2 weeks, we will have all Halloween patterns on sale for 15% off.
Yes. So that will be on Etsy as well as on our website. It will be an automatic discount, so you should have it when you put your item into the cart. It should already be there. If for some reason it's not, just shoot us a message and we will correct that.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. All the information is linked below. We do have a Instagram for Heartland Quilting and Stitching. We have a Flosstube.
Well, we do have that, but a YouTube channel.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Email.
It's
all linked
it's
below.
all below.
And you can also check out our Flosstube if you are not coming to us from our Flosstube channel.
And that's Cornhusker State Stitcher. And that is also linked below. Stitchers.
Yes.
Stitchers.
Okay, on that note, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.